Can you go to the fridge, to the freezer, and get the candy bars I had in there? I put some candy bars in there.
Oh, that was part of the story.
It's on the shelf. You had a day where you and Stevie
John's like, I don't even work here.
were putting candy bars up your asshole.
Yeah, everyone.
wait, there's a photo of that.
Those are the good old days.
Yeah, those are the good old days.
Let's get these candy bars out.
Is that why you brought candy bars?
Yeah, that's why I brought candy bars and I put them in the freezer so they don't break off.
First of all, I'm on an ABC show now. I'm not sticking fake candy bars.
Yeah,
in my
you are,
bottle.
man. I brought them here for old time's sake.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, you're gonna put candy bars in your butt.
Oh my God, the big kind.
Yeah, I didn't know. They're big kind.
Yeah.
John,
small kinds too. Twixes. If you want the Twixes because you're on ABC,
I was hoping for like a mini.
Okay.
I bought different kind. I don't know which one.
All right,
peanut based.
Okay, can I say this? Okay. I swore to God, I'm not sticking fucking candy bars in my bottle.
Yeah, you are.
No, why would you do this?
Because that's who you are, Bobby. This is who you are.
I'm different.
This is who you are.
I'm different.
No, you're not hateful anymore. But you're still the guy who sticks candy bars up his butt.
I'm not sticking candy bars.
I'm not saying go all the way.
I'm 45.
You can try to pull them back out.
How about this? Oh, you know what? I will stick it in my butt. You know why?
Great.
I can edit this thing.
Hey, sweetie.
You can also leave it in.
I think strategically you should go for the Twix and get one of them.
I'm the Twix, baby.
Okay.
All right.
Please don't put that payday in there.
All right. All right.
Don't choose the payday.
I'll stick it. You know what I mean? We're editing this part anyway.
You're not editing it. You'll leave it in.
Oh, I'm not leaving it in.
You will for sure leave it in because you're a man.
Oh, reverse psychology.
You know what I mean? But
maybe I had you wrong.
I'll stick a fucking candy bar in my butthole.
Oh my God. Because I never saw it. I just
you never
heard
saw
about
it. You've heard about it. Well,
by the way, my Netflix special is out right now.
Yeah.
You go to Netflix.
I mean, it's like, let me say something.
Oh my God, Bobby.
This is the old
It's
days.
a lube. It's a lube. Bobby, oh shit. Oh my God, Bobby, sweetie, careful, slowly.
In.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
That's not in the asshole at all. That's
in the asshole.
That's in butt cheek.
I'm not sticking it in.
Let me see.
You want to smell it? Smell it. You want to smell it?
No, first stick it in, then I'll smell it. If you stick it, I'll smell it.
Yeah, smell it.
Okay.
Watch out.
Smell it. Smell it.
All right,
Smell the tip.
Let me work up the courage.
This is so ridiculous.
Smell it.
No, it smells like chocolate.
It does smell like chocolate.
Wow, you have a clean butt.
Hey, careful, slowly, Bobby. Slowly.
George, what the fuck?
Slowly up. Slowly, my God.
Look, it's in.
That's it.
Okay.
He's shitting it out.
My goodness.
This episode is brought to you by Twix. The great taste and shits out easily. Oh my God, you shit out the Twix.
My goodness.
Oh God.
No, that was amazing.
Oh my God.
Right now. Holy fuck.
I've never been able. He's never even allowed a finger of mine up there.
All right.
Because it's not chocolatey enough.
It's not chocolatey enough.
How quickly was he able to convince you?
That's what comedy was in the old days.
You want to hear something that I did?
No.
I do a sports podcast, Punch Drunk Sports, and I Skype in because I used to do it here, and then I moved to New York, so I Skype in. And I take shits all the time, and I just like suddenly like, are you shitting while you're doing this podcast? And I'm like, okay, that's a different one. And then I'm constantly shitting, showing my dick and stuff. And so I was shitting, and Luis Gomez was in studio, and he was like, and I would I wipe and then show it to the camera. And I'm like, oh, Ari, disgusting. And Luis Gomez was like, hey, can you take the shit and put it under your eyes like you're a football player? And I was like, no. But Louis like, I can already see on your face you're considering it because you know it's funny, and the shower's right behind you, and you can easily shower off. And so I just do that. Wow. I just put shit in my face, and then I was like, and then I showered.
Oh my God.
When you know the funnier thing's going, you got to fucking do it.
I know, but Ari, look at this.
Yeah.
I got a call.
Yeah.
From ABC.
Yeah. You know what ABC is stand for?
Yeah.
Always butt chocolate.
And they said, stop.
They said, stop.
Just ease up on the shit that you're saying.
You use Twix instead of Payday.
I know.
That is easy enough.
That was a compromise.
Like that, man. I'm a different. Come on, man. Dude.
Television's dead, Bobby.
I know, but I gotta stay on a fucking thing so I can make enough money to buy a house.
Oh.
Okay.
Why?
I know I'm not like you into the wild, all right, and like fuck corporations, but my thing right now is my dad's gonna die. I need another house for my mom to live in. There's things that I'm looking in the future. I want to marry Kalila, have kids. I want to do things, man.
Did you just propose? Was that how you did it?
But I want to be able to like.
You can still do that and stick shit up your butt. You can be who you are. You are who you are. They know who you are.
The man
what
has
do
a
they tell you?
point.
What do they tell you?
I don't want to lose this thing that I have. And I just want to keep it cool, right?
You know what you actually do have?
What?
Pure freedom. And you're losing that. Mm-hmm. That's what you're losing.
I don't think sticking a Twix up your butt is really anything. That doesn't.
Yeah, that's craziness, but that's not racist.
Yeah, there are worse things that they're gonna look for than sticking chocolate up your butt.
Yeah.
Like at the weed store, they give you a free joint. You get a baby with a child.
Yeah. But they were cute white babies. I remember too. I felt bad about it.
What's the cutest race of baby?
Black babies. Oh, the
No,
cutest.
Girls always say black babies.
You think Asian, right?
I do think Asian babies
is
are the
second,
cute.
very close second.
See, girls always say black babies.
Yeah.
I've always thought Asian babies are the cutest, and then, then they grow up.
Yeah.
If you could just keep them that way.
I understand that, but the thing is that what you don't realize is that
You look like a baby that you just that they inflated.
A blow up baby.
I'm a blow up baby. That's really good.
Like a bike pump.
That's really good.
Black babies, girls always say black babies.
Yeah.
Because they are. They're
Asians are pretty close though, because they're
Yeah.
just we overfeed them when they're young. We're just really round.
Round.
We like them round.
That's why I love that. But white babies are the ugliest thing. 90% of white babies are gross looking.
Yeah.
Because they're too like ghastly
They look
looking.
like presidents to me. That looks like Harry S. Truman.
They do look like little presidents.
Yeah, like exactly. Not even like
because they're bald. They're bald. Their eyes are big. And they do look like presidents.
Yeah.
White babies are presidents.
White babies are. I've never held a baby.
Except for
myself.
C-section babies, they always come out looking perfect. I hate it.
Why?
Yeah, they do.
Actually, I don't hate it, but I'm just saying they're perfect.
Let me ask you about
if it comes out through the vaginal canal, the head's all deformed, and they look all just weird for a few
C-section.
days.
C-section baby.
Big head though. C-section baby.
Yeah, but that's your
No,
race.
It's deformed.
No, that's your race.
That's your Filipino race.
Yeah.
the head doesn't stay deformed. It's just a momentary, as it comes
I'm not
out
being
the vaginal
racist,
canal.
but that's just where you're from.
The country of origin.
I mean, you would have
Got it,
blown.
yeah.
I mean, I would have felt sorry for your mom if she had to birth that head.
No, 2 babies.
Yeah.
C-sections. Yeah.
One of the babies had 2 heads. That was a big issue.
Yeah. I mean, is her vagina even normal now? Or
No,
what?
C-section.
Comes out of the tummy, man.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
My bad.
He doesn't know what.
See, that's what I was asking. I don't even know what C-section is. Where they put a hole in the tummy and they pull it out that way.
Cesarean.
Why don't they do it the other way?
Because sometimes the mom isn't able to birth a normal birth.
No.
This conversation is happening also with a parent and a 6-year-old somewhere in the United States.
Why don't they do it the other way?
Same parallel.
Grow up now.
You're gonna do a callback because I did the thing
I
with your
love
head.
that. That's such
because
a
of your
cool-
head thing. Now you're gonna do a callback to
I have
Andrew's
to
show?
do a callback to that.
All right, that's fine. I'm gonna let you have one callback.
Thank you. One callback.
Jesus Christ.
Jessica?
What?
Jessica, on your coffee.
Yeah, because my girlfriend got me the coffee and
that's not
Jessica
my
bought
name.
it.
I know.
Jessica's her friend.
My best
That's
friend.
right.
Oh, I thought you did that. You said your name was
He
Jessica.
has my best friends doing errands.
What do you say when you get called? What do you say your name is? Do you say Bobby?
Sometimes I don't know.
What do you use? What's your go-to?
I'll say something that they can't even write. I'll go, "Tut, tut." Yeah. And they'll go, what? Tut, tut.
And as they start writing it, you're like, there's an accent over the ook.
Yeah.
You're not doing it right.
Yeah, ZTU. And they go, what? But yeah, I do weird names. Or you do Andrew, right?
I don't support corporate coffee.
Are you? Excuse me.
No, I'm just kidding.
Are you getting famous now?
Oh my God.
You know, it's one of those things where.
No, do you feel it?
Yes. No.
Like, do you feel it?
No, dude. No.
So when you walk down the street, no one goes, "Hey, can I get a photo with you?"
No, you know what I don't like? This is actually something that I know you know. I don't like it when someone looks at me and says to their friend or goes, and then the friend goes, "Oh yeah." I can hear them do that.
Yeah.
Right, I've had that happen.
You have to have that all the time. If anything, just come up to me and just go, "Hey man, whatever, say whatever you gotta say," and then leave. There's nothing more uncomfortable than I see someone staring at my face.
Yeah.
And going,
Yeah.
It's so
I've
weird.
had this before. Is that what? Yeah, this is that. And then you see their face go like this. Like they're angry about it, right? And you're like, what did I do? What did you see me that you didn't like? You know? But you can't even do that because that's not even open. So you just see like that
Negativity.
Yeah, negativity.
I always, after his shows, when I go on the road with him, and I go to the women's bathroom after your shows, and I hear them giving their assessments
Oh
don't
my
tell
God,
me, don't
that's
tell me.
amazing.
and I
amazing.
can't say anything. I can't fucking be like, shut up, bitch.
Can you
Like,
record that? Can't you record that?
I mean, I should.
No.
Oh, that's such great material.
I know, but I can't handle it.
He can't handle that.
Why?
I just think that if they're there, and especially if I thought I did a good show.
But you you did a good show.
I understand that, but I still, I take things personally, man.
Dude, you can't.
But do you?
No, I don't take any. I don't care.
You're like Ari in that way.
I don't read reviews. I don't listen to that stuff. Like the cast on our show, they're all upset by some of these reviews. I can't read that stuff. I don't. Why do I care what one guy thinks? That's so weird to like give credit to somebody that's like one person that's like, here's my assessment. Dude, you could be the most acclaimed journalist. I don't know why I care. Why would I care?
Yeah.
If a bunch of other people are like, I hate it too, I'll be like, no, that's a bummer. But I would that's more affecting. That would more affect me in a community more than one person typing an article.
What about people? You gotta fucking,
You gotta get them bow. One thing, if I was Asian, I'd make white people bow.
Yeah.
For one thing, fuck you.
That's true.
New thing.
I love that everybody thinks Bruce Lee's tough. Bruce Lee wasn't about being tough.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee was a light to immigrants. Before 1960 everybody that was any other color but white, you walked around like in the shadows. You walked around like Harvey Weinstein in the shadows.
Yeah.
After Bruce Lee came, he opened up the door to immigrants. Immigrants had a voice, especially fucking Asians.
Yeah.
Asians were like, fuck with me now, motherfucker. I got an uncle who's got stars. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck your world up.
Yeah.
Asians had a way. That's what Bruce Lee was.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee was a hope for people. Black people went crazy. How many black people do you ever see that think they're Chinese? You ever see those?
Yeah, of course.
They eat rice with chopsticks and shit and wear the
It's
shoes.
infused into the hip hop too.
In New York, they fucked them up. Those black people got fucked up by kung fu movies.
Yeah.
If you grew up in the early 70s, the Asian, you loved, bro, my mother took me to a Santeria dude because I kept saying I'm moving to Asia. I had the shoes. I had the white shirt with the buttons. I would go to Chinatown. Oh, dog, I had the white shirt with the blue or black with the shoes, the high cut. I used to fucking burn incense in my room. And my mom with a bowl of rice. All I want is rice. You can't eat rice. You can't eat rice all day. You got to eat meat.
Yeah.
And I would say, I'm eating rice. Show me a fat fucking Chinaman. And she would look at me, you're right. I've never seen a fat Chinese guy, just Buddha. That's it.
Yeah, except for Buddha, yeah. It's like this. It's like, I don't know these kids that get these things. It's fine. I'm happy for everyone that gets it, okay? But there are just certain people, right, that it's just a given, all right? You did 25 years of time into this thing. All right, and you were always in it. You were never like some of these guys. Yeah, I went away for 10 years and I came back. This guy was like me. We were in the pocket. I always see you? Why? Because it's not because I like seeing you, but it's because you and I have never quit.
We never quit.
Yeah, we're always just there he is. He's just a part of my reality because him and I are both guys that refuse to leave the game.
We got nowhere to go. We're like Richard Gere and all.
I have places to go, dude.
You got nowhere to go.
I can go to mountaintops. I can go to beach cities. I can go all over the world.
If you would have had somewhere to go, you would have gone already.
No, but here's
who puts up with this fucking abuse? Who puts up with this? People choosing us. Netflix not giving you a special, but you're following Paul Mooney for a year. Who the fuck are they to decide? That's why we're so lucky. You and I have something that no other comic has.
You won me over.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
You know what you and I are?
What?
All right, you have the Air Force. You have the Army. You have the fucking Marines.
Navy SEAL?
You have.
My Navy SEAL?
We are the Navy SEAls.
Oh, I wanted to hear it.
When shit gets danger.
Danger!
When shit gets danger. Who do they drop out of a helicopter?
Us, the Navy SEAls.
Us.
Of comedy.
We're real. Mitzi Shore hand-picked us. That'll never, ever happen again. So who the fuck is anybody to judge me? Is there a picture of me on an improv? Not really. There's not a picture. You don't see me on any shows getting interviewed by Conan, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've come to that agreement.
That's another thing that's interesting.
I've come to that.
I go to Facebook, right, or my Instagram, whatever social media, and I'll scroll through these younger guys on Conan and all these Jimmy Kimmel, all these things. And I go, congratulations, that's great. And then it always in my back of my head is like, I've never even been invited.
Yeah,
I'll never go. I'm on a show now, right? A network show. They have that upfronts every year. 2 upfronts they've had so far, right?
2?
Yeah.
Do they invite Bobby?
No, they have never been there.
Never. And all they talk about is diversity and
Yeah.
love
I mean,
you.
I'm on the show, which is great.
Yeah.
That's good, and that was great. But it's
Or
like
just for laughs.
just for laughs. Never been.
No, me
No.
neither. Now they
you've
want me
never
to go.
Oh, now they know. Yeah, but you've never been to Montreal.
Never even. They said they didn't like the twitch I did with my hand one year.
That's an actual note?
That was the
I mean,
actual
one
note.
year, Bruce Hill. Well, I remember one year, he came out to see me like 6 times, and then the last time was just like, "This is just no way." And I remember my manager, Abby. I'm still with her. She's like, "Yeah, sweetie, I'm sorry, it's a no-go again this year." And I just remember going,
How
"Yeah,
many
that's
years
it."
have you been with Abby for?
20 plus.
And who's left with Abby?
No one else.
Loyal.
Just you.
I've been with Matt Blake for as long as the same thing. I don't leave my people.
That's amazing. Yeah, you have to. You have
I'm
to.
loyal.
I'm loyal also. That's a.
Yeah, yeah.
When I see people switching camps, I don't like it.
I don't like
We
it
didn't have a
either.
lot of Asians, man. We had a. There was a rumor of an Asian when I was first.
What was his name?
I'm not sure.
What was the rumor? What was the rumor?
The rumor was, and I've talked about this before.
Yeah.
I've talked about this before. They had a rumor that there was an Asian kid, right? And this is after, because we got a Latino kid. We got a Latino kid.
Yeah.
Named
Not a family, just one kid.
Congratulations.
One guy. Nicholas was his name, and he had a little bit of light facial hair.
Nicholas,
Everybody
yeah.
was fired up about that. I remember.
Fired.
There was a lot of rumors and stuff going around about that.
Yeah.
Because people had never seen that on children. It was like,
Wait, be light hair on the face?
like this.
Yeah.
People were like, he's trying to grow a sideburn on his chin.
Yeah.
So that
When I was on the wrestling team in middle school, Penasquitas, right? Because Penasquitas was 60% Filipino. Their wrestling team, all the kids had mustaches.
Oh yeah, all Filipinos have mustaches by the time they're 11.
I mean,
Why is that?
literally, we're
Female and male.
Is it like a handprint, like a fingerprint almost?
We just grow mustaches but we don't really grow the rest though. What we are like Manny Pacquiao mustaches. We all, even the female, always have
yeah.
thick mustaches.
But I remember like wrestling against them with the first time, and they all have mustaches, right? And we don't. We're kids.
You're like, bro,
Yeah.
grow
And we're
our
like,
mustache.
but our team was so good, that we beat them. Even me, we crushed them.
Yeah.
My brother, when he ever did
Chris, is that his name?
Steve.
Steve. Yeah.
Close enough. It's close.
Well, there's only 3. That's Sean.
Steve almost killed the Filipino out there.
Wow.
But my brother had no facial hair, and here's this old man with a mustache that he's fighting against or wrestling against. And my brother snapped him on the ground. And we're like, "Yeah, old man, you know what I mean? That's what you get."
I'm only 14.
I know, but it was amazing. But anyway, so the rumor of the Asian though, you heard a rumor.
Yeah, they had a rumor that there was an Asian boy in Slidell, Louisiana, which was probably about 17 miles away. And so we had to get over there.
Yeah.
We were fired up, and we thought about it for a couple of weeks, and then me and 2 of my buddies cut grass, man. This kid, Danny, who was a good friend of mine, and he had a couple of different deficiencies, but he's doing okay now. And we saved up some money over about 2 months. And then we called a taxi over there.
Yeah.
And we went to this place where they were supposed to have, this Asian boy, Chet. I want to say the name was Chet. I'm trying to think. I'll have to text somebody.
Probably Chang.
Does that sound? No.
Chang.
Chang.
Cha-chang?
Yeah. So Chet.
Chet, I think.
Right.
Does
You
that
never saw him?
sound?
You ever see him?
Does that sound possible?
No, it doesn't sound.
It
It doesn't sound plausible.
does.
It doesn't sound plausible because I've never met an Asian guy named Chad.
Yeah, there are in Southeast Asia.
There you go.
It's either I think it's either Thai or
Oh well, then you're
Chetmate,
right.
bruh. Chetmate.
The rumor.
So we got there and he wasn't there. It was a.
It wasn't there.
It wasn't. He wasn't there.
The name is from the city of Chester, England.
So probably no.
Probably no.
Yeah.
And we went there and it was just like a laundromat. Somebody had opened up like a new laundromat or like a cleaning, like a
Right.
clothiers.
Was it the Asian run laundromat?
I don't know. That could have been maybe somehow that got diffused by the time it got to us.
Right.
I mean, this is way pre-internet.
Right.
This is back when.
What was the first? Do you remember the first time you ever saw an Asian in the flesh?
Man, I feel like it was a man.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a man with glasses on.
Yeah. But did
I could probably draw a picture of him, but I don't think that I.
Please.
I could, but I don't think that I could tell you when.
How
Yeah,
old were
yeah.
you?
After that, I mean, I guess I kind of gave up on it after the
Chet.
after the no show of Chet.
Yeah. But you would think that, go to, saving up money, taking a cab to go see Chet, you don't see him, that you would, years
Then
later.
be keen to when you're going to see another Asian.
Right. So then when you see another Asian at an airport or whatever, you would go, oh my God. And that would be in your thing, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember went to Africa one time as I got a little bit older, and I was like, holy shit, a lot of Africans are black,
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, and that's when I realized like heaven is mostly going to be like black and Asian people. It's not going to be that
Probably.
many white people there.
A lot of Indians, Chinese, and black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to
'Cause
be packed.
what, China has what, 1 billion? India has 1 billion?
And they're dying. Are they dying pretty quick? I mean, it's going to be packed up there when you think about it.
Well, think about this too. Think about this. I've thought about this. Is that how when like white people, they have pets.
Yeah.
They do funerals, and they go, "We'll see you in heaven," whatever.
Yeah.
You think that all the cats that live and dogs that's ever lived on planet Earth are going to be in heaven too? Because if it is, I don't want to be there, bro.
Damn, bro.
Imagine that, just everything that
Yeah.
all the bees that ever existed.
Yeah.
All the allergies.
All the allergy. I mean, it would just
Sneezing.
be, yeah.
Are you friends with Asians at home?
Yeah.
How many?
This is the weirdest question. You're the second person to ask me how many friends I have of a minority group.
But was it
If
asked
I
by a minority?
yes.
Okay.
If I knew the number, do you know how fucking awful that would be? If I capped you guys, if there was like a governor at like 7. I have Asian friends, but I don't know. I don't count. My high school is like half Asian. You didn't have a choice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where'd you grow up?
Manhattan, New York City.
Yeah, I know what Manhattan is. It's like L.A., California.
Yeah. Well, I said Manhattan, New York City.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I know that's
Did you hear what I fucking
I
said?
heard you what you fucking said, bro. So you were, half of them were Asians.
Yeah, it was a public school, but it was like half for smart kids. And I swear to God, the school, like half the kids got in with grades, and then half of the kids got in because you had to let anybody in because of public school.
Oh, yeah.
And I swear to God, half of the school was fucking Asian.
Right. Did you get
So
angry
it's
about
like-
that or no?
No, I didn't get angry, but it was like clearly we know who earned it. You know what I mean? And who they had to accept.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was
Any
cool.
Asians you preferred?
What are my Asian hierarchy?
Yeah.
I have actually an Asian
Ooh.
hierarchy.
Oh, I'd love to
I
hear
wanna
that.
hear
100%.
this.
And it's changed recently after going to Asia.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Because I went to Japan and I was like, Japan is number one.
Yeah.
You know, I was kind of indoctrinated with like the
Typical,
Western
yeah.
ideology of Japan, right? And I go to Japan and I have the best of several things I've ever had in my life in Japan. I had the best steak I've ever had in my life, hands down. Wow. I had the best pizza I've ever had in my life. Pizza Strata in Tokyo. I swear to God.
Wait, isn't cheese a wanted commodity there?
They're always making shit up. Everything's a problem with them. Right? It's like the Godzilla cheese. Everything's an issue, right? They're really just like anxious people. Like it's all going away.
And those kamikazes, they just don't know how to fucking land. I think that's what it is. Oh, sorry. Let's go. Keep going. Keep going.
Push
Go
through
back
it.
to Japan. Go
Push through it. Push
So
through it.
I go to Japan and I'm like, I'm having the best of like several things were the best I've ever had, right? But I felt like I went there and I didn't meet a truly Japanese person or find how they actually felt about the world. Meaning everything was a mask, from the geisha to the fucking pizza guy. Like it was, I'm going to perfect other people's shit, or I'm going to wear a costume that is how I should act in the world, but I don't know who the fuck you really are. And then you start to see their porn and shit, and you're like, oh, oh God.
I
It's like,
know.
you restrict people, and then you cause them to go crazy. Like
I know.
And it was so weird. Like even the women there, I was talking to a couple of these Japanese women that had lived abroad, and they came back and they were like, it is an odd thing. Like the men here don't want us to be sexy. They want us to be cute. And it was weird. And then you start to see the girls were kind of like cute about shit, but they weren't kind of like owning their sexuality. There's no like Latina Japanese chick who's like in there sassy and shit, like, with the fucking fan, but like super hot about
would
it.
Never pull out a knife. Defend their boyfriend. Never.
Never.
Dude, that harikari would be amazing.
All right. But with a little pocket knife, that's a man. That's
like a little butter knife, whatever. But so it was just this weird thing. So I went there and I thought I was gonna have this amazing experience. I went to that horseshit sushi restaurant, the Jiro Dreams sushi, which is dog shit. It was the worst sushi I had the entire dog shit. Absolute dog shit. And let me tell you something. I spent $1,000. I spent $1,000 in 25 minutes. It was $500 for my girl, $500 for me. And let me tell you something. I was so... I'm curious about other cultures. I go there to learn. I was so fucking nervous in this place that I was going to do something to disrespect them or like be rude by accident. I bought a suit just for this place. Okay, I have a whole fucking suit. We're there on time. I'm screaming at my girlfriend. She is running in heels because I didn't want to be late because they said if you're late you could lose that reservation. We are so excited. She's like a big like food enthusiast, and we go in and it was almost inedible.
Oh, really?
Almost inedible.
How heartbreaking!
I'm sweating. I'm gonna say
that morning we went
that.
to the old fish market. Right, they have a new fish market, like $3 billion that they made, and it was amazing. You saw like the tuna auction. It was really sick. And we went to the old one to have sushi, and that was the best sushi I've ever had in my entire life.
That's the place.
And it was unbelievable, and it was cheap.
Is the nervousness of being in there affect the taste?
No, it's the wasabi. You're just snorting wasabi. That's what it tastes like when you eat there. And you know what they did recently? I was so happy last week. They took away his Michelin stars. That fuck.
Oh, you
Wow.
Holy shit, dude.
It's a racket, dude.
Yeah.
He don't even let Japanese people go. It's like you have to be at a fancy hotel to get a reservation. It's the whole shit is nonsense.
It's a sham.
It's a sham.
It's a fucking sham.
It's a fucking sham.
And let me say something. I knew this about the movie because if you saw the sushi in Eero, you know how like you're as an actor or you're in documentaries, they put makeup on you.
Yeah,
they did that shit to the food.
The food wasn't even real.
It's not
Really?
real. In the food, if you look at the food, it's glossy, right? There's like sparkles on it, almost as it glows almost.
I just thought that was the quality of the fish.
No, dude, it's Hollywood fucking magic.
Remember how he was like everything is about the rice?
Yeah. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, the rice was bomb. The rice was bomb.
Wow.
The rice, but you're gonna get bomb rice everywhere you go. But let me tell you something. Let me also tell you something, and I'm in a room full of Asians right now, and you guys will understand this.
Yeah.
I'm not spending $1,000 on rice. Spending $1,000 on rice. Like if that isn't the whitest thing, like if you found out that a white man spent $1,000 on rice, right? Like you'd be like, how did they ever colonize anyone? Like, who the fuck? Like this is $1,000 for rice. We're not gonna do it. The tamago was good. But that's egg. It's like, why am I spending? The mackerel was good, and then that's it. Everything was too much.
So not worth it.
It's hard to make mackerel not good.
So mackerel's already fucking
mackerel's
good.
it's a stronger tasting fish.
Okay.
I was livid.
Are you sold on like the other types of restaurants like Noma or these other ones that cost like?
She wants to go to this one. Tell them about the one in Denmark.
Oh,
you land
Magnus?
at the airport.
No, not Magnus is in Norway.
Whatever, dude.
It's in Denmark. It's called Noma. It's been like a top. Renee Redzepi.
You have to
like
drive
my
5 hours into the forest. Then you have to sleep there in a cabin.
Oh, that's the Norway guy. That's Magnus.
Whatever that guy is.
Yeah,
right?
this is. I know the whole hustle here.
Yeah,
keep going.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
I already know what.
Right. So it's also snowing.
Snow, of course.
Right.
Of course, it's snowing. Why wouldn't it be snowing? Right. What else? You have to battle a moose. Go.
You know how you paid $1,000 for just basically rice? You get a 30-course meal at this place in the middle of nowhere.
If you give me 30 peanuts, that doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't. What the fuck?
But like, you're gonna like it because you have no other options.
Yeah, it's true.
Right? It's like you're in the forest, and they're like, "Do you like it?" You're like, "Yeah, I guess," because there's just trees out there. Like, so you have to eat it.
Yeah.
No, I won't do it. I'm sure it's good, but part of that is like you go through the whole journey, so you think it's better than it is.
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand this as as a woman, as much as like we understand as men, like trying to get laid is so much investment that by the time you do it, you're like, oh my God, this was worth it. But you traveled into the forest for 5 hours, right? You did all this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like,
I know what you're saying.
Boom. So we just serve it. If you give it, and it's good right away, then it's good. When I don't want it, and I still eat it, it's good. The fucking Palovinin. What is it called? The Palvarone. I didn't want it, but then I ate it, so it must be good.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why are you talking like that?
Hey, man. Bro, I'm singing a song in the beginning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't interrupt me until I fucking introduce you, man. We got Kalila, my beautiful Kalila. My beautiful fucking island queen from the mud rivers for the Philippines. We've got...
Wait, does the Philippines have mud rivers?
We got two-dimensional face, Gilbert.
Can't see me.
Yeah. If he goes to the side, he disappears. It's just like a line. Is that a brown line?
Be a great character on Charlie Brown.
We got we have right here Richard Ramirez.
He's back.
He's back. Night Stalker's back.
Yeah.
Night Stalker.
I actually don't like how he's in the closet.
I know. And we got his accomplice.
There's a girl in there that's like.
Accomplice George Kimul. That's how you pronounce it. And we got a very special guest. We've had him before. I think this is the first time we've used Asa a couple of times, but this is his Fatlando.
I'm not going to clap, Eric.
There's a new movie called
you already clapped.
Fat Star Wars,
I'm
and he's Fatlando, and
I'm Fatlando.
There's gonna be Fat Cloud City.
You're Fat Yoda, bitch. That's who you are.
Oh yeah.
You can't even get on Luke Skywalker's back. Luke Skywalker's like, Yoda, I don't know if I can. How about we walk together, bro?
It's good. I asked for it. You did. Yeah. So we got Eric Griffin back, and he's on a new television program called I'm Dying Up Here, and it's on Showtime. And
my special comes out July 7th.
Well, no, we're gonna do that. Fuck, dude.
I'm sorry. Well, I don't know.
Don't
you can
blow out your load.
It's so unorganized that I'm not sure.
No, see, that's the thing. In the chaos, there's structure.
Asian intern.
Yeah. This is structure.
Mud River over here. I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. And when I get my beard transplant, which is what I'm going to do, I'm going to use.
Has he told you this?
I'm going to use your knuckle hairs. I mean, what the fuck?
You're going to say that?
Stop. No, let me
fucking
finish.
Mustache you have on your face. You're going to talk about this shit?
No, let me finish.
Are you out of your mind right now?
Let me finish.
I know I do look like I'm in mid-werewolf.
You haven't evolved fully.
You know what I mean? No, this is like right before in the werewolf movie, right before the guy goes, "Rotten," you know?
Yeah. You don't want to shave that shit or wax it?
I've tried, then it turns into your butthole.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so weird. I just noticed that.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Because you're such a big guy that there's just so much to look at.
Here we go.
So I slowly noticed
First
things
of all,
about yourself.
Bobby, per capita, you're way fatter. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like if you did like
proportionally.
Proportionally, you're just like a okay.
Okay. See, don't make fun of me from my dog.
This is 1950s dog.
Yeah.
A water hose is gonna come out next.
Yeah.
You gotta pick and choose your battles.
Wow.
You know how many fucking battles she could pick with me?
But the video game thing, you don't. How long has it been since you've heard anything about the video game?
Because he doesn't play them anymore.
Yes, he does all day, Eric.
Not the good ones.
Not with you.
You got to play in Donkey Kong and shit in here.
Do you scream like him when he plays?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, because I hear you.
Oh my God.
You know, baby, he screams louder than me.
Yes, I'm yelling. We're having a great time.
I know.
You don't know how much we miss Bobby, but you know what?
Do.
To your credit,
miss me.
he is a better human being. I
Yes,
can tell he's like more focused.
I can't play
organized.
Destiny with you because I'll tell you why. Okay, I gain resentment, deep resentment. I gain I start like kids, you know, because there's kids I play with.
Yeah.
On Destiny, them yelling at me and telling me what to do.
Oh yeah, I know.
It was like literally kind of going, what the fuck am I doing?
Bobby, remember when we started playing? It was just you and I, and we were like, oh, we got to get somebody else. So we got Steve in, and then we got like, that's when Craig came in. We started to get all these people, but once we started expanding into like people we don't know, I'm right there with you. We were playing.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
But you guys suck.
Yeah, but it's not about.
We do some.
I mean, when did you ever win anything?
Yeah.
This one.
Really? Let me ask.
I mean, I had to hear the painful crying all night
I
long.
know, but the fun of it was
Of losing all day, Eric?
because we were playing together.
Yeah.
It was the camaraderie of it.
But here's the thing.
6 a.m. in the morning, we played for 7 hours.
Have
trying
you
to beat.
ever been to the Lighthouse?
No, I'm never going to.
Right. Why do you want to live like that?
I listen. I totally understand what you're saying. I know I get as equally as frustrated with this fucking game. I'm playing and I'm like, they're doing like trials or some shit.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I hate this. I'm not having fun. Like I'm literally not having fun because there's no way to get better at it. Like I don't care. Like I change controllers, pick different guns.
Why would you want to?
Because I like playing with you guys.
Oh.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
Bobby, don't you remember we became friends because we were in the Middle East playing Xbox on the road.
That is true.
Can you guys find a different interactive game other than
You know
Destiny
what we
where it
were
doesn't
going to
involve
do?
screaming and
we
losing
were
all
gonna
day?
do a podcast together.
I see that. You still
That's what we were going to do. Until this Yoko Ono came in here and ruined it. But I'm not bitter.
I remember we went to All Things Comedy together.
I know. We even had a meeting.
We had a
I'm
meeting,
sorry.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
I was in the car when you made the phone call, and I told you to go to that meeting, and you didn't. The second time around.
Whatever.
Yeah, anyway, what's done is
Who
done.
bought the mics?
What's done is done.
Wait, Eric, when did you buy a mic?
Oh, see, listen.
Okay. Baby.
Listen,
Baby,
you are the
baby,
best
baby.
thing to happen to this guy.
There you go.
I recognize that.
There you
okay?
go.
Him and I, this room, you think this room would look like this? It would be crazy in here if it was just him and I. We wouldn't even be doing the podcast. We'd be playing Destiny.
I still think that you guys should do a podcast together, and I've always said this. No, it's not too late.
I don't want your fucking pity podcast.
Yeah.
You did a thing last night that was very European. You kissed my hand 3 times.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is that a fucking New York thing?
No,
or
he
is that
just
your
thought, he
thing?
thought you were King Jong-un. That's what
Yeah,
he
that's
called
what it
you.
was. Yeah,
He said he got confused.
Yeah, I was paying respect to the dear leader.
Oh, you were?
That's what it was.
Yeah, he's paying respect.
yeah.
No. I fucking like you, dude.
Yeah.
I've always liked you.
Yeah.
I've been a fan of you since day one. And when you came in and you started eating that bull dick on Opie and Anthony, I was like, I'm a fucking fan.
Yeah.
And I've
Why
always, like,
though?
Because
You're a free fucking spirit. You're a fun guy. Yeah, you got good energy. Yeah,
you got great energy.
Yeah.
And I know you're not going to lose that now, but just
His
if we
dick
have
is
to
hard,
say it, to say
guys.
it, don't fucking lose it because you come in, you're wild and you're free spirit,
Yeah.
and you're kind of like me because they call me Chrissy Bug Chaser because I like to chase bugs. And what I mean by that is, guys, homosexual community, they go and they have guys who don't have AIDS have sex with guys who do have AIDS because of the feeling of chasing the bug. And I'm not a gay guy, but I do chase the bug. I do go raw dog. I'm actually dealing with residual diarrhea right now from antibiotics I took for long-term chlamydia.
Yeah.
Chlamydia. Do you
But
take
I'm good-
Truvada?
But I'm good to go right now.
Do you
And I
take
don't have
Truvada?
CPAP. What's it called?
Truvada.
Oh, yeah.
What's Truvada now?
It's basically a prophylaxis for people who are, let's say, if you're in a relationship with a guy with HIV.
Okay.
So to continue to have sex with them without getting the.
Got it.
Without,
You can't wear no condom. You can do it with no condom?
I mean,
if I take Truvada, I can do it with no condom.
Yeah, it's a prophylaxis.
Right, but that's still, I feel like that's still like just playing Russian roulette.
No, that's what I'm saying because it's the bug chasing. That's what it's about. I don't do that anymore. I've been celibate
He's
for
had-
8 weeks now. Celibacy. I got a blowjob in Denver though. I will admit.
He's had chlamydia about 3 times recently. Like CVS is like his Cheers. He walks in, they know his name.
All right,
They just toss a bottle out of him. He
popping
grabs it.
doxycycline, and they know
Yeah.
what's up. But I've made a commitment now to my family and to myself to just I'm celibate. I'm only gonna have sex with a woman who I think could potentially one day be my girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And guys on the side.
So you,
And guys on the side,
yeah. But so then you had an addiction, do you think?
I was a full blown sex addict, a full sex addict. Just unprotected sex with but just wild.
Yeah,
just really living life crazy.
Are you treating that with meetings and whatnot, like up groups and stuff?
I went to one, and the lady told me, she was like, you're not as sick as you think.
Yeah.
She was like, but try celibacy, and it's been 8 weeks. Besides the one blowing in Denver,
Yeah.
I've been celibate with women. No, I don't know about guys.
Yeah, there's a couple raisins that's
That's
in there.
what we
Yeah.
say. It's like oatmeal. You have sex with so many women.
He's had
after a
sex with
while.
so many women that if a couple raisins slipped in that oatmeal,
Yeah.
he wouldn't notice.
He wouldn't
'Cause
know.
So many
That's-
women.
We call gay guys raisins.
If a couple guys slipped in there like raisins, he wouldn't taste it.
There's a dude,
raisins.
there's a
He said
dude
many
that does
raisins.
our podcast. I can't say his name. That's just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Handsome,
Right.
very funny like you, right? But is in knee deep in puss.
Yeah.
Right. I see. For me, guys like Giannis, and I'm sorry for putting us.
No, I'm a married kid.
No, he's Yanni almost.
Yeah.
He's almost handsome. We get it.
I'm just like, if you stretch my eyes a little farther apart, just a little thing, everything's a little disproportionate.
Right. Yeah. People's faces are like 1 inch away from being incel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Like, have you seen incel photos where like they just put the eyes? It's like they look like incels, but they do this and they're Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Right.
No, that's just exactly. All beautiful people are like that. Yeah. They just hinge on being really disgustingly ugly.
Sure.
Just 1 millimeter away from that.
Yeah. It's true.
Is that because God didn't concentrate when they were making us?
I don't know.
It's got to be something, though, right? I know where you're going. I know where you're fishing, and I agree.
Because I feel like he, right, when he made you, he took a day.
Yeah.
Like he's like, get the chins in, right? Get the cheeks up, right? And all that stuff, right? And he concentrated, right? But with me, he went like this. Pop, pop, and threw it down. And
does this guy need a chin? No.
Right? And he need 1 billion of us, too.
Yeah, a lot of you.
He says we're making them just pop, pop, and just throw them down. Right? With white dudes like you, he really concentrated.
Well, I think God's German. That's why. and I think the wrong people won the war. I'm kidding. Trump 2020.
You guys still mad about Pearl Harbor?
What? Yeah. No, I'll never eat sushi. They're still the enemy. I'm still at active war with the Japanese army. No, my grandfather, I swear to God, my grandfather fought in World War II, and he wouldn't eat sushi to the day he died. He would say that's enemy food. He wouldn't eat it.
You know what I'm tired of that shit? Can I say something?
I think it's stupid.
When Americans go, it was a sneak attack. They were angry about it, right? But that's war. That's war. Right? What is Emperor Hirohito supposed to call Roosevelt and go, hello? Yeah. It's me. Yeah. How's the family? Yeah. By the way, I'm going to attack you tomorrow morning. You know what I mean? He wouldn't do that.
You know what? That's a good point. That's a really good point.
It's strategic.
Yeah.
No.
They're sleeping in Pearl Harbor and they don't know what's coming.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah. Go time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If I'm being 100% honest with you, I do fantasize quite often about sitting in men's laps, but I don't know what that means.
He's got like a Santa thing. Yeah. He wants to get in, like when he thinks the guy's really hot, he wants to sit in their lap. He has urges to go sit in their lap.
Like Giannis is such a deep thinker, and Giannis is such a motivated guy to read and learn and push the envelope forward. And I can't tell you how many times when I was with my kid's mom, when we were together and everything was going well, I would have a deep, beautiful conversation like looking at a tree about life and nature, and that would get me so horny that I would have sex with my kid's mom.
Yeah, that's
so I get turned on by men, but I have sex with women.
You get turned on by plants and then have sex with women?
No,
conversation.
Deep conversation. So in other words, I'm romantically. I would say I'm emotionally gay, physically straight. Okay, that's how I would describe myself.
Yeah. Or you could just describe it as just a fully gay man in the closet.
I'm a gay man.
Is waiting for his father to die to come out.
That's the truth. Yeah. Another point too. I think triceps from pushing down the gate. So I'm Irish Catholic and I push down.
I mean, that's a rationalization.
I come from a neighborhood where it's like if you're not a cop, a fireman, or a criminal, and you're especially pursuing an art form, I mean, you might as well just be sucking cock.
Yeah.
It's like they just are like, dude, I know you're on Grindr, and it's like, nah, guy. I got a kid. I'm just like, I didn't want to be a cop or a fireman, but they're like, this is the neighborhood where we're cops and firemen.
But you know, the U.S. is really uptight about casual dick sucking because in the Philippines, I can't think of one male family member of mine that didn't casually get their dick sucked.
Really?
They don't identify as gay. Yeah. They have families and they have husbands. They just casually get their dick sucked once in a while.
Homosexuality was way more prevalent in the ancient world than it is now.
I believe that.
It was
totally,
way less frowned upon. People think, oh, now is the most best time to be a homosexual, and it's a great time. But it's like back in ancient Greece, where Giannis can talk about that. It was way accepted. No problem.
Open. It was
open. Yeah.
It's a little more open. Yeah, it's a little more flexible.
Yeah.
A little more flexible.
I love success revenge. Like when I was in high school. When I was in high school, right? At the last day of school, the hottest girl at school went to my friend Craig and goes, "I'll see you over the summer, this and that." And then she comes to me and she goes, "I'll never see you. Good luck." And she just walked away. And I remember going, right? And then I remember a couple of years ago, she was like in the third row of a sold-out show that I was doing, right? Yeah. And afterwards, I hugged her. How's life? This and that.
Yeah.
And when I drove to the hotel, right, I had such glee.
Yeah.
Right. It's and I didn't intentionally do it, but it's like success revenge.
Yeah.
You know, it's so good.
It's so good. Yeah.
I'm so glad that I have only one skill set, which is humor.
Sure.
Right. And I had all this trauma and all that stuff, but I want everyone to listen. It's just like if you can find that one thing, right? That one thing that you're obsessed about, right? And just do that one thing rigorously. daily, you know?
Yeah.
Your life couldn't still, even with a fucked up background, still turn out good, you know? So I've had a lot of those.
Do you have a lot of people that you would want in the front seat?
Oh my God, I have like a list. I have revenge fantasies. I have a lot of revenge fantasies.
Right.
And I have a list of 1,200 probably names on a list of people that I want.
Could sell out a theater.
Right.
Sell out a theater with the revenge. You should do it. The revenge. Invite them all. Give them free tickets.
That's like a fucking Wilt Chamberlain number of people who offended you.
I know. But you know,
I'm trying to even do the math and think how that's possible. Is that like 3 people a day who said "fuck you"?
I know, but it has to do with you know, I have a mind that's a little delusional, and I perceive things that aren't really real. Right. Like, so if like a comic will walk by, and regardless of what their day was like or what's going on in their lives, I don't know. But if they don't say hello to me, right? I don't do this anymore, but I used to write their little name in my heart, right? Like Mark Maron didn't say hi to me today, right? And he gets into the revenge, you know what I mean? The basket, right?
So he's in.
But it's still out of my crazy, delusional fantasy mind that does that, and it's unhealthy. And so I don't do it now, but that's how I survived.
Sure.
Do New Yorkers have those same sensitivities?
No, you grow up with a lot of, I think, scar tissue. Because New York is such an honest, raw place where your kids... the friends you're with when you're kids, everyone's just mean to each other, and like sort of the way comics are.
Our kids went to Third Street School on Third Street in Larchmont, border of Koreatown. So
wait, let me ask you this: is it private school?
No, public school. This is back in the day. They don't go there anymore. But it was predominantly Korean, right? Like the kindergarten class was Korean immersion. So like your kid, they taught math the way that Koreans learn math is by the way, barely. Listen to what I'm saying because I don't know what I'm talking about.
Caution.
Yeah. But I think Korean math's a lot like playing the violin.
Okay.
Yep.
He's the wrong person.
I think that
disagree with what he's saying.
The same way to play the violin is how you learn math in Korean. And Asian math is easier than white math. Don't take my word on this. I kind of listened at this orientation.
Wait.
I'm curious.
Math.
Nope.
Let me say what I'm going to say.
Okay.
All right, and then you can say no.
I'm going to call my wife.
Well, no, don't call your wife.
No, because she would know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but what I'm just saying is that I thought numbers were a universal thing.
No.
It's not.
But it's how you learn the math.
How you learn the math is very different because Korean math was easier to understand than colonial math. So they would teach them math in Korean, and that's why math scores were through the roof. And someone's got to have my back on this, or at least explain what I'm fucking up.
Is that kind of like how Rocky trained and Ivan Drago trained?
Right. Yeah.
Rocky trained in the forest with logs on his back.
Yes.
Chasing chickens.
Yeah.
And Ivan Drago had the futuristic. And the wires and tubes and
And it is all based on the violin. I know
that makes sense. When you're playing music, you see a note, you don't calculate what the note is. You go, oh, that's a B. I hit a B. So the way I took Kumons is 3 and 2. You don't go, what's 3 plus 2? You go, the combination 3 and 2.
What's Kumons?
Kumon is a mathematic tutorial center.
You motherfucker! I was sitting here hanging out to dry for forever. I didn't do this shit.
I wanted to see your explanation. I wanted to see
motherfucker. This motherfucker right here.
I know what he just did, and I want to apologize.
You know what he did?
What you just
he let
did,
the white guy try to hang himself.
What you just did to my friend, right, was sabotage, and you made him look like a fool, and he's our guest, and I want you to apologize right now.
Mr. Kreischer, I apologize.
Thank you.
Fuck, you knew what I was trying to say. You knew what I was trying to say.
But I was bad at it. I was really bad, so I cheated.
So our kids couldn't do it either. Our kids didn't do it either.
Calculate.
Yeah. I want to take the time to thank TigerBelly fans because
we did.
You guys were relentless, especially on social media and whatnot. We're very relentless. Yeah, hashtagging, all that stuff. And some good news. It's not picked up yet, but we won the time slot 2 weeks in a row.
Nice.
And the numbers are really good. And the one thing about the show that, if I'm going to say anything about it, it's perfect. The showrunners, the actors, I have a great time on it. It's hard for me to figure out how to become me on that show, to do what I actually do. I might not be able to do that. You know how how funny you can be?
Yeah.
Right? And then if you get a part where it's like, I got to play, so you're in this part, and there's not much you can do
outside of that.
You got to respect what the writers bring
Exactly.
to you and
So
go, I don't want to misrepresent how they see the picture because it's their project.
Yeah.
It's their money.
Yeah, so I can't go out and go crazy. I mean, but you know what? At the end of the day, I'm happy to, be in it. And
you don't have ice? How do you not have ice?
We've never had ice here.
Our fridge is from the 1980s.
How do you not have?
Why do you need ice?
I was going to make another cocktail. Then yeah.
Well, you keep. Let me just because
I'm not drinking a vodka hot soda.
Tampa.
Yeah.
How do you not have fucking?
Hold on.
Hold on.
All right.
I feel like I learned everything I need to know about you guys. When you wake up and you want to drink, you just go, I guess I'll have lukewarm water?
Yeah.
Okay, so say...
Wait, no, stop, friend. Stop, friend. I want to stop you in your tracks right now, okay?
Okay.
We have rituals that we have in this house, okay? And what you're implying...
Rituals?
Rituals.
Rituals.
Yeah, not rituals. All right. All right. Let me say this.
Yeah, I'm trying. Can you make this quick? I want to use this.
All right. My girlfriend and I, right, we love cold beverages.
Oh, really? Yeah. You don't have
yeah. But what we do is we put it in
God, this is cold.
We put it in the refrigerator.
Can you put everything in the fucking refrigerator?
Yeah.
I can't believe you don't like that. Do you realize that would be a game changer?
But we're also Asians, and Asians like proper face.
Wait, you're Asian?
Yeah, Filipino.
Whoa, dude! I don't like the way you said that. Yeah, she's Asian, dude. She's just mixed with a little bit of French.
Say the other part, Bobby.
She's half Egyptian.
Is that for real?
Yeah.
Half Filipina.
I love Egyptians. I'm Ahmed. Shout out to you, my friend. Wherever you are. Whatever desert you're hanging out in right now, he's in the Middle East, by the way. I'm not saying that as a racist thing.
He is out there.
Yeah. He's actually out in Abu Dhabi or something. So whatever desert you're in, not a racist thing. God bless you and take care. Okay.
This should be an interesting cocktail. Someone want to go to my sister's house and get ice?
Is it far?
It's a block away.
I'll tell you another thing is that we just don't use ice because I don't drink. You know that, right?
No, but you drink fluids.
Yeah. But what we do is this, okay? Just hear me out, okay? What we do is we buy a bottle of water like this, okay?
Yeah.
And then we stick it in the refrigerator. The refrigerator, I don't know if you know how it works, but...
Can you start making ice, maybe?
It chills. Are you sure there's no ice in there?
There's no ice.
We've never had ice?
We haven't made ice in 5 years.
Yeah.
So do you understand that half of your listeners right now are going, hold on, you guys don't have ice? Like, that's like a... Like,
Well, when we finally get it, it feels like such a treat. Like when I go to my sister's house, it's the art of withholding.
She's from the Philippines.
So when I get to my sister's house, the first thing I go to is her crushed ice machine.
Yeah.
I can't even say that.
Yeah.
You've never said
it's the most delicious thing ever, and I sit there and I just crunch ice for like hours.
All right,
yeah. You know you can have that every day, right?
No, I don't want it. Then I won't enjoy it.
It's free.
All right, can I just say this? Where do we get the one?
What do you mean? Our fridge. Look at our fridge.
No, is there a machine that I can buy?
Yeah, Bobby, there is.
Yeah.
Actually, I bought all of them. I love ice. I've had like 3 different ice makers.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting one installed in my garage because I want the hardcore, like the crush ice.
Right.
The
Sonics.
But what does ice do?
It makes this drink
Science
palatable.
alert.
Science alert.
Science alert.
What it is that what I'm saying is that I know when you put ice in things, it waters it down.
Or makes it cold. Just makes it cold.
Yeah.
If you drink it quick enough, it makes it cold.
Yeah.
So that your tongue doesn't go hot. That tastes like vomit.
Warm vodka.
Okay.
I can't believe I got to drink this quickly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get fucking hammered on this podcast because I'm trying to chase the ice.
Yeah. Let me just say this, okay? Next time you come over,
I'm bringing my own ice.
No.
No, I don't trust you. I don't trust you to have ice.
Oh, that's a challenge. Because let me say this right now, okay?
So
I'm a man of my word. Okay? So hear me, everyone back up, all right? Let me say this right now. Motherfucker, you will have varieties of ice.
Do you guys have
You'll have ice with different like
cold grapes?
Oh, we can freeze some grapes.
No, or water. You can freeze water.
We don't have the ice maker thing.
Cubes.
The tray.
Get on the tray.
Do we get one of those?
You don't even have ice maker trays.
If we had an ice maker tray, we'd make ice. Fuck not.
Bro, look, it's the old one.
They are.
It's
Look
the
at
one
our
with
fridge.
Look at that fridge over
freezer
there.
top, regular
What's
bottom.
cold in there?
Packs of Trader
yeah.
Joe's
We might have something there.
Yeah, go get them.
Yeah.
Blueberries?
How old are these blueberries?
They're pretty new.
They're pretty new, yeah.
They might be a little frostbitten though, so
That's
good luck.
fine.
Yeah.
I'll take
You're
it.
gonna put frozen blueberries in there?
Something to.
I also have frozen coconut
Oh my
in
god,
there.
this is so.
This is why he would win a race war.
This is insane.
Race war
This
winner.
what
you're doing.
It'll chill my. It's as cold
Let
as
me see how
ice.
cool. Yeah, all right.
And flavored.
Yeah, this might be the new thing.
So ridiculous right there. All right. Enjoy your beverage.
That's not that bad, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a little blueberry hint. That's
Yeah.
actually really good.
Yeah. So I get booked on the Oddball Comedy Festival.
Yeah.
And I find out that it's
Summer of 2016.
Yes.
Yes. This beautiful summer of 2016.
I remember it like it was
Yes.
a couple years
A
ago.
couple years ago, yes. And I couldn't believe they asked me to do it. But so I go to the airport, and it's Sebastian Maniscalco was there at the airport. Tom was there. I think Dane Cook was there. And, we were supposed to get our own tickets. So my manager, Abby, Juju, she's Jewish. She wants to save money. So she always gives me Coach.
Always.
She says, honey, it's not a big deal. There's no difference. Right?
Yeah.
So,
No, I remember.
yeah. So then these guys get first class.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to them in the, at the gate.
Yeah.
We're giggling. They're first class, and they all leave. And I'm like, now I blush. And I'm going, oh my God, I got to walk by them. Right? And, let me say something. Walking by, I don't know how Christ felt when he was like, holding the thing and they were throwing rocks, but it felt, similar.
Yeah.
I would assume.
The only thing I regretted in that moment
Yeah.
was that I wasn't already better friends with you, because then I would have enjoyed it so much more. You know?
Yeah.
Did you just feel sorry for him at that point?
No, because with a comic, you already they let you know what kind of person they are. So there's some comics who would have given off the vibe of don't make this a thing.
Yeah.
And you kind of if you can pick up on people's, body language and stuff, you're like, all right, you'd be like, but he was playing into, he was talking about it. I'm so embarrassed. And I was like, that's awesome. You should be.
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit. Go back there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I mean, that's what it was.
Yeah.
They were booing. Did you boo? I think they were some boos.
And then we told
yeah.
the flight attendant to bring you stuff. I was like, go give him this pillow.
Yeah. Well, no, you came back and threw a pillow on me. He took a first class pillow and he goes, hey, use that. You know what I mean? And it was just so embarrassing. But then that's when I knew that he was playful. But here's when I knew that I really liked him and that he was a good guy is that apparently we were supposed to arrange our own rides from the airport. We were in Austin.
Yeah.
To the hotel.
Right.
And everyone got off the plane first class. When your friends are in first class and you're in coach, you would think that they would wait for you to deplane.
Wasn't Allie on the flight too?
Yeah. Right? No one did.
Straight into their limos.
They went right into their limos that their people set up. I don't have a limo, nothing. I don't know how I'm I don't even know where I'm staying. All right? So I'm walking, I don't see anybody. And I walk outside and I see Tom standing there with his limo driver. And he says, I just assumed that you don't have a ride. And I go,
correct.
Correct? I'll give you a ride to the hotel. I don't know. I'm about to cry. Who the fuck does that? No, let me get. Who does that? I mean, not only we're not war buddies. We were on Nam together. I wish I was. But I don't know him that much. I don't know him. And he does that. That's fucking dope, bro. I would probably hurt somebody for you.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, you're welcome, man.
I'm a wonderful guy. Do you know what I thought I remembered, though? Tell me if I'm wrong about this.
Yeah.
I did make the assumption you didn't have the car, and I waited.
Yeah.
Didn't you come down and go where's my car?
Oh, yeah.
He was like, is my guy here? And I was like, did you book a guy? And he was like, no.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't have a guy.
Oh, I mean, a normal comedian would have fired his fucking people for that.
No, dude. They just,
They hung me out to dry.
Are you now? Most Asians, as you know, are really good at the martial art. Which is your favorite, of those?
Okay, now we're getting to it. Now we're getting to the nitty gritty of it all. Just stop. No, you asked the question. I may answer.
You throw the stars. What is it?
I'm Korean, so delicious, is it not?
Taekwondo.
Exactly.
Yeah. I took Taekwondo when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Master Hong Kong Kim was my
Really?
instructor.
A fat Peruvian fucking Taekwondo kid?
No, he was a.
You.
Yes, I was. No, actually, I was a pretty skinny little kid at that age. I was, and then I got.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You like the Andre Agassi look about the head?
Here's the thing, man. The thinner it gets,
yeah, it's good look.
If
but
if it's when you're thinner and you can let it go longer,
yeah,
it just looks thinner. So like if you have hair, you go like, oh, it's just parting and falling. Like you gotta if you don't go short, you're not doing yourself any good.
Right.
So,
I
mean, you can't let the wind pick it up.
Well, you do what Paulie does and just get the thing.
What does he do?
He what's it, the implants?
I can't do it. I just can't.
He's gonna get beard implants.
I'm gonna get beard implants.
Really?
What? Wait, stop. Why would you?
Serious.
I'm serious. Why would you laugh like that?
Tell me what you're. So I understand. What are you planning on doing?
Getting beard implants,
which is like a hair transplant.
Hair don't grow here.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
I looked it up. How much it is? Where to go?
Is it a lot?
$6,500.
That's not bad at all.
And will it be like everywhere?
Now, can I just say this?
Yeah.
Just don't tell people that I'm getting it done. I know I'm saying it on this podcast. I understand that, but comics don't listen to this. So when I have a full-on beard, I want to show up and have people go, "Oh yeah, he naturally could do that."
You have hair anywhere else?
Not much.
No. What? No.
On like maybe 2 in his leg.
Yeah, they take the hair from the back of your neck and they put it into your face, and then you shave it apparently, and then you just let it grow wild. I want to look.
But you got to make sure it goes everywhere, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do blotchy like I'm in fucking chemo.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
Chernobyl. I'm not gonna do the Chernobyl thing.
That's pretty wild, dude. I've never heard of that.
What? If people get it done, I looked it up on the internet.
Is it popular amongst Asians?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we can't do I can do this. So what I'm gonna try to do is grow this out, these tips down here, so it does a Fu Manchu.
And really perpetuate that look. Yeah.